Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you can hear me this time. Apologies for the last video, that was for some reason I think the file got corrupted. No one could hear my voice, it's a complete disaster. I apologize for that. I will be trying to do a full screen video, not one with chess, just to explain the things I learned about the Pakistan team in the Olympiad. I will be doing that. But first I wanted to show you why the level of 17 to 1800 Licha should never be taken seriously. Like, at all. Like, you guys think, like, if anyone is at, like, a level 1400, 1300, is thinking 1700 is the peak, these are the players I want to be like. Trust me, bro, we're not that special. We're not that special, and this game will prove it. This is a classical game, and just so you know, I don't take classical very seriously. I just play every move in like 2 minutes and just hope something happens. If something happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't take it too seriously. I'll definitely try to change that in the future. I'll try to reach to a good level in classical, like 2100, 2200 classical for me. That would be the main aim, but I need to take it a lot more seriously as a result. So that's the goal. But this game was a complete clown show. Like, this was the circus, the jester, the whole shebang. This was everything, and I really want you guys to see it, just to like kind of make fun of myself and try to show everyone that I'm just a terrible chess player. So without further ado, let's go. I'm white and I start with e4. It's just what I play normally. My opponent plays the Khan, and when we get to the advanced variation, he'll play c5. For some reason, I've had a really bad record against c5. The main move is like knight f3, but I just play c3. I just find it kind of similar to the French defense, which I play a lot. Knight f3, knight c6. We get this early exchange where I didn't really understand, and I just kind of play knight f6 wanting to develop. If in case you're wondering if this hangs a pawn, I would argue yes, but I was probably going to take back with the pawn, to be honest, and keep my center solidified. I was not going to, hang a pawn. So I was willing to sacrifice that, but in my opinion, pretty unnecessary move, as the computer recommends. Bishop e3 would have been much better. But realistically, I'm just playing of pure feel here. As you can see, I've spent like 9 seconds. I'm not really thinking at all. e6, bishop e7, h4, h6, and after this trade, I already felt like something was wrong, like as if he was just kind of giving me this h pawn and like a weakness to exploit. Like, I wanted him to here like play g6. I was expecting that, or like try to counterattack, but he did none of those things. He just played knight to e7. I didn't want to take the pawn yet because I felt it was too risky, so I just castled. And after knight f5, which put further pressure on the d4 pawn, I apologize, because it's being attacked twice and we only have one defender because the knight on f3 was exchanged. I played bishop e3 defending my pawn. Here he played queen b6, trying to target this pawn. I simply responded with knight a4, which is what I normally respond with. Here, in case you don't wonder, you can actually just lose the game. Like, I've seen some beginners, like let's say the king was on e1. Then queen e4 check might look very scary, because like let's say the king was on e1, it's a check and oh my god, my knight's attacked. But in this scenario, the knight is defended, so you can always just play c3, and if worst comes to worst, you can just bring the knight back. Again, I'm going into hypothetical scenarios, but just so you know, knight a4 seems like is one of the most reasonable moves you can play out there. He played queen c7, and after queen c7, I simply took the free pawn. Now here I felt like his pieces had been pushed back enough. I was like, okay, this is worth it, I can take this pawn now. He should have played b5, which is, I think, the best move. He just wants to kick my knight out, but at the same time, I didn't really like b5. I was like, he's trying to commit to something that I don't really believe in. I simply brought my knight back, and a6, which the engine interprets as a mistake, but to be very honest, just playing b5, I guess knight b5 again would have been kind of a mistake, to be honest. Here, bishop d7, yeah, I can kind of see why it would be a bit of a mistake, but because then there's this, and here you would probably have to take like this. I'm also like just analyzing like this game in detail for the first time. So yeah, I guess I can understand why the engine claims it's a bit of a mistake. Like, to play knight b4, I would completely understand. So I played bishop g4 because I wanted to trade the knight off. And I just felt like this knight was being annoying. I want to get rid of it. Bishop g5, which somehow you can just take on e4. Because apparently if this, then this is removed, which is pretty obvious now that I think about it. So apparently knight takes e4 was just a dead winning move on the spot. And for some reason I just didn't see it. Again, as you'll realize, we both are just incredibly stupid this game. Like, I'm convinced we played this game with half of our brain cells. Like, this is like, you have 28 minutes. It's +4. You should just be able to find it. But trust me, I just played bishop takes f5 because that's my original plan. E takes f5. Again, now this is the most obvious move in the world because the pawn is just hanging. Like, okay, queen h5, like, hell, even if we don't fight queen f3, just take this and just go here. Attack the pawn. It's the simplest move. For some reason, like, as I said, we're playing this game, losing all of our brain cells, and now he decides to take. Obviously, the best move. And after, literally after I played queen f3, I realized, oh my god, I could have just taken on e4, and I would have won this game. Yeah, like, idiot, you could have played that move like 9 different times, but for some reason you refused to. You absolute moron. Now I played queen f3, he took already, and now queen e7, he's now defending everything. I played bishop g5, so I just wanted to be annoying. He played g6, which I guess was a way to kind of solidify this pawn so his queen could kind of roam around. Like, but I don't really get it. I played like rook e1, I had like this genius plan to like push e6 and like try to create some threats, but it doesn't work right now, but I hope in the future. It's just getting my rook on like this open file because the king hasn't castled and probably won't castle. So rook c8 I played bishop f6 attacking the rook, rook h2, and king h2 was just kind of a preparatory move. I literally didn't know what to play here, so I just played king h2. Like, this game is just a disaster from start to finish, as I said. There's nothing good about this game. I'm just here to try to laugh at myself. He plays knight a5. I played a4 here with the logic that I want to kind of break open the position. Like, if he were to take, let's say, then I wouldn't take, right? But I could probably play something like queen a4, attacking this. Knight b4 actually is a very solid defense. So, yeah, as I said, we're just missing crap all over this game. This game was a complete disaster. And actually now the knight on b4 is very strong, and actually now I think he has a better position. Wow. Yeah, a4 was literally just a blunder. At least in the way I would play it. He played knight c4. I guess that was his intention from the start. I just took immediately. And here, I think, came the best moment where I just brought both of my rooks. This is a moment I'm really happy about. I just found a way to target. I played rook a7, and here I just thought his queen was trapped. Here, for some reason, queen d6 just wins the game. My logic was the queen was trapped. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to win his queen. Oh my god, this is going to be the quickest game I've ever played. I'm just going to beat this guy. Idiot, like, you had one job. Just think for 2 seconds. Like, for 2 seconds or more, think and go, okay, what's the difference between here? Oh my god, he can take my pawn. What's the difference between here? Oh my god, he cannot take this pawn. And his knight is still under attack. Brother, I was this close. Like, I had the right idea. The queen was trapped. I had the wrong execution, though. Like, oh my god, if I had found queen d3, this game would have been over. I wouldn't even be making this video. God damn it. But I played this, and now this game just turns into a mess. I played rook a8, hoping to trade some rooks. And here I played queen 7, and here he sacrifices his rook. And here, for some reason, I thought I had played a huge mistake. Because I was like, oh my god, here's what I had calculated. Knight f6, and I thought, like, wait, what did I calculate again? Knight f6, wait, yeah, no, I'm just replaying the game, sorry. I thought that if I don't take, because I thought I made a mistake, queen f8, and I just resign, like, this is over. I thought if I don't take, but for some reason I thought if I took knight f6, I thought I had a move back to like g8 for some reason. I'm just a moron. Then I thought he just had queen c8 mate for some reason. I don't know why the hell I was calculating this. And I thought like any other move he has a discovered check. Before suddenly realizing, bro, you just have king d2. King d2 is just a fine move. You're winning. He played knight e1, king f1. I'm like, what's his next move? I expected him to play this, to sacrifice his knight to try to go for perpetual, and I was fully trying to defend that. But then he played rook d8. Sorry, no. Here he played knight d3 and I played rook d8 check. At this point, I was fully panicking. I was like, bro, I have to give a check. I have to somehow defend this position. Like here, and now we have mate in one. He made a mistake blundering mate in one. And as you can tell, I did not find it. Like, you have 22 minutes. Brother, you have 22 minutes. Just look around for checks. Not this one. This is mate. The king is boxed in, man. Oh my god. Unbelievable. This is the 1700 level, ladies and gentlemen. I'm now 1690 classical, actually. Like, I lost a couple of rating points in classical, so I'm 1690 now. This is the level of the 1690, ladies and gentlemen. We can't even find mate in one. 22 minutes on the clock. This is what we've got into. Oh my god, unbelievable. This is complete horse crap. Like, bro, what am I doing? I played rook e8 check. It's still winning. And here, I play bishop g5 because I don't want him to get, like, some knight e4. I was hallucinating all kinds of crap here. I wanted, like, to defend against queen c1 check. And, like, for some other things, I wanted him not to be able to play queen c1 check. So, but queen a1 check still exists. Like, brother, you're not defending the checks here. b4, which is his only asset. The simplest move, play e6. Why? Because in my mind I didn't justify this. Because I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna take, and he's gonna push. Brother, it's check. You're winning the game. But man, you actual moron. You played for some idiotic reason. I got into a pawn race here and took rook takes f7. Rook takes f7. It's a draw now. It's a draw. Push, check. And here I thought I had king d2 and I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe because he had no checks. He played knight e1 and here I decided to be fancy. What the hell am I doing? Queen takes e1. Because I hallucinated that after this my rook was on d8. I thought my rook was on d8 here. I thought my rook was on d8 already and I was just going to promote a queen. Like, we're just going to get into this endgame. You moron, that's not how it works. What are you doing? Just play king h2. It's king h2. Like, knight f2 check. You can now take. Because now the queen ain't going here no more, buddy. Now you've mate. I thought I was going to get, like, ladder mate him. That's why I took, you absolute moron. I played rook 8 and now here king f2 is just winning. It's just winning. Holy god. The reason he did not play this I could never understand. God hell. It's a draw. What am I doing? But instead we just got here. I played bishop d2 and for some reason here I breathed a sigh of relief. Because I thought I was gonna get a full queen. You imbecile. You just lost your whole advantage. It was mate in one at one point. Oh my god, looking back at this game, I actually want to punch my screen. Holy god, what am I doing? Here, opponent played this, obviously. Here, I just made a queen, and I'm now trying to defend this position. Look at this position I'm trying to defend. It's literally, he has a queen with rook, bishop, pawn. This is the position I'm trying to defend. It looks like it's some alien position, like as if I'm trying to defend position against an alien. He played queen c2 attacking my rook. I played rook g5. Queen e4 check. I'm just trying to hold on. f2. This. Bishop h4. My only hope is the h pawn. I have to promote the h pawn to a queen. Queen c3 check. I play bishop d2 d3. Here I just realized, oh my god, I blundered. Like apparently after rook e4 it's still a draw because after takes, just takes. Like it's fine apparently. For some reason I couldn't be bothered to find that, and for some reason here thinking I'm already lost after this I just blundered. I just played king d2, losing the game again. Now we're in. He has to win this game. Rook, and 2 pawns versus a queen. How do you win this? First of all, you have to find a way to win the pawns. So queen e4 check, and to be fair, he never lost his advantage. He played the best moves. He just consistently kept giving me checks, and what's nice is he brought the king closer. That's the only way you're going to win this game. Because there's no way in hell you're winning this position with just a queen. So bring the king closer. Even if it means getting a little scary, as long as the king is close, that will mean that you're kind of in good shape. I played h5 because at this point I'm like, I'm going to be as annoying as possible. So he gives me a check. I defend. Check. Here. Like I'm trying to hang on to all my pawns obviously. I played rook d6 check. Rook b6. Again, he gives me a check. I just hide. Like at this point, I'm just trying to escape the checks. And as you'll see, I later on even lose a pawn. So now he plays queen a4. And I don't really know what the point of this move was. Maybe he was thinking I'd move the rook and give him the pawn. I don't really understand. Maybe he wanted to give me more check. And after h6, like what's funny is that I had to go out. I think I like had to do an errand or something. So here I just offered him a draw, which is so disrespectful. And obviously he didn't accept. But I was just like, I don't know how to win this position. Do you? Like I was just like, he's just making moves for the fun of it. Like I don't know how to win this position. It's winning, yeah, but I don't know how. So I give a check. Like if he had attacked my rook, I was pretty confident I would just have resigned. Like I'm not sure what I would have done here. So he played king f5 for some reason. I just played king d4, queen d7 check here, and now he's won this pawn. Finally, after a coordinated sequence, he has won this pawn. Like this was a nice move. Like I brought my king over to d7, but I completely missed this nice sequence. Very nicely done. And now here the opposition has to be winning. It has to be. So here, like, he gives me another check on e7, king d8. And like here I was just praying, get my pawn to like h7. Just get my pawn to h7 and like maybe I can trick him somehow. Bro, it's classical. What were you doing? He played king. Oh my god. Like, okay. I just went all the way back. This is a clown show. Like, what is this game? We had a mate in one. We had a mate in one at one point, and like for some reason now we're playing this. Oh my god. Let me just get back to that point. Yeah, like, I could not believe it. Like, h7. I played h7 finally after playing king f7. It's still winning. As the engine says, it's still winning. Because the king being closer can almost guarantee that you win this stroke. Queen a8 check. Here. Queen b4 check. Rook b4. Here, queen before check is straight up winning. I don't know why he didn't play it, what he didn't like. But like, okay, maybe he did like rook b4. But then there's just this. Like, he's gonna keep checking me for eternity. And like, okay, I can keep trying to defend. And what's funny is even if I get like another queen, like this is just mate. You can allow me to promote the queen and get checkmated, which is what I saw. I saw this, not in this exact sequence, but I did see this that, oh my god, like I can essentially be allowed promotion, I'm still getting checkmated. So at this point, I was just like, okay, like even if I get the queen, I'm gonna lose. So at this point, I'm just trying to like hold on, like for dear life. He's playing all the right moves. He plays here, this, queen b6, king b, rook b7, queen d8 check. Like he's just kind of repeating, like trying not to get perpetual. King a7, he makes a huge mistake, it was king d4. Now was not the time, he had to give me another check so my king was on the back rank. He has to give me another check so my king is on the back rank. Apparently after king b8, queen d8, king d7 now. Now, because now essentially my rook is no longer defending. Again, rook d8, he had to have seen the sequence I mentioned earlier. That's the whole point. So king d7 was a mistake. I, obviously being a moron, I don't find it. I just play rook b6. He plays king c5, obviously. I just go rook a8. This is completely lost. And it's for the most obvious reason, it's just a fork. This is a fork and you're just dead losing. Here, check, here, and like you're just losing. You're just losing everything. Good night, it's over. Rook h6 is the move I just played out of desperation. I just played it because I was like, bro, I have to go. And like, I'm losing anyway, so I might as well try a last ditch Hail Mary attempt. He has 11 minutes on the clock, mind you. I have 13. What is this game? So, queen c7 check, king a8. And he plays queen c8 check. I'm still in shock. When he played queen c8 check, I jumped out of my seat. Like this. Holy God. Like this is how I reacted. Holy God. I couldn't believe it. He had so many winning moves. This is probably winning. This... okay, like one sec, bruh. Oh my god. Sometimes this feature software is so annoying. This is probably winning. Like, this is probably winning. He chose to go for the worst check possible. Holy God. And what's worse is this move is check. Oh my god. And then after, like, obviously, after you take, I can just promote, like, a rook even or a queen. Just don't promote a knight or a bishop because that's insufficient material. After you just queen, you win. And if any one of us lose this game, then we deserve to be demoted to the title of the 1300s. Because holy hell, this position is not losable at the level of 1700. I won this game. Completely undeserved. I had mate in one. I bottled the position, like bottled like how Arsenal bottled the Premier League every season. No disrespect to Arsenal, you're a great team. You're way above my team, who I support in football. But no disrespect, you have kind of like just bottled the league every year. Hopefully, you win it this year, but it's looking unlikely. But I can hope. I don't want Man City to win it again. Please don't, Man City. God, please. I've seen enough of you guys winning. Holy God. But man, like I straight up bottled it, and then like this move, man, I cannot imagine the anger he must be feeling. I cannot imagine the anger, man. Bro, if you're watching this video, Orange2345, I'm sorry. Please, my personal apologies to you. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I just had to try to play on in that position. Please, I'm so sorry for playing on. It was just disrespectful to you, but I just had to try to see what would happen, and you just made a huge mistake. God, I'm like actually laughing, but I'm mixing in with crying, man. I was partially crying and laughing through the whole game. Like, what the hell? Like, he just made a huge mistake. Like, the accuracy of this game, four inaccuracies, two mistakes, and eight blunders from me. I had an 80% accuracy. That is crap. My accuracy must be like 2%. And this guy's accuracy must be like at 20% because he didn't play a great game either. Holy God, how did we win this? How did I win this game? Why are we not like given a personal message from Lee Chess? This should be put on Gotham Chess's Guess the Elo. We should put like a Lee Chess game on Guess the Elo. This is so entertaining. This is a classical game too. God, I think he'll lose his mind if Gotham sees this, bro. If he sees this game, he'll actually lose his mind. Anyway, that's all for today. I've probably lost all of my brain cells. I'm going to hopefully try to spend more time to actually calculate positions out, not just make huge mistakes whenever I feel like it. Try to get to a decent level, but God, this is. I'm naming the video what I'm naming it. I'm a clown, the Jester, and the whole entire circus. This game is absolute trash, and I hope this is thrown into the archives of history and never to be seen again. This is a complete waste of a game. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. I'm just exhausted. See you later.